I am well aware of that. I shouldn't have to cut off my voice chat in order to please other people. And if we're playing a team-based game, we have to talk to each other and we have to collaborate. And something I have noticed is that these team-based games attract the worst type of people. It's a bunch of low vibrational, low emotionally intelligent people that get on this game and call you anything. And what gets me is like, I don't want to have to mute because I feel like I'm letting people win. But at the same time, your girl wants to protect her peace. Okay? That's all I wanted to say about gaming culture, y'all. In rant.
All right. So I have never experienced any of this. However, I've never played a game that required me to be on a chat outside of gaming with you guys, which has been wonderful, life-changingly great. However, we are normally closed off and it's just us. There's no outside individuals. So how do y'all, I mean, have you guys experienced this individually, number one? And if so, you know, how did you deal with it? How have you handled it?
I've never personally experienced it, but I know like when I play like Fortnite, if I'm not playing with people I don't know, you know, usually I play solos. So I don't typically play with a lot of strangers anyways.
Got you. Jalen?
It's never happened to me, but I've seen it. It's not funny. It's really not funny. But I've just seen like certain interactions where like, you know, it's a lot of hard R's being thrown around on Call of Duty. And, you know, yeah. Or like kids on Fortnite. I've had people like mock me, like if I'll be in the background and like I'm talking and I don't realize like my husband has his mic on and like people like mock you in the background and I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, people are crazy on the internet. I had a student, an autistic student, he's 10. Well, at the time he was 10. And he was telling me about all these like crazy things that people would say to him on like games. And he didn't know how to process it because of his autism. But yeah.
So I was hoping that Fame and Sloan would be here because they are much more gamers than we are. And Fame has a lot more knowledge when it comes down to like software and all of that. So I wanted to have the discussion on how we could solve the problem, like how we could still enjoy the community, but not have to deal with the racial slurs. And the limited knowledge I have is that a lot of games have personal servers or like servers where you can have your own groups of people play and you're not a part of the public. So I was thinking, should it be probably a great solution if we could set up and it's crazy that you had to do this, but maybe like black servers or black managed servers where, you know, if you want to come in and play Black Ops, we can keep the rules to if you coming in here, you got to be respectful. You know what I mean? Y'all can't, you know, no racial slurs or whatever. Or, you know, we have to all confirm that we black. So when we are throwing a racial slurs, we know I'm throwing it at somebody else. But I was thinking of like, man, we really need, I think it would be so good to, now I don't want like EA Sports or one of the gaming companies to go, all right, we'll make it to where it'll automatically boot you if you don't. Nah, I ain't saying that at all. But if we could find a way so that we can game in peace without having to deal with that type of nonsense, I would definitely feel like that would be cool. Or have the ability to boot the person off. Like, you know what I mean? They get to kicking, boom, you just kick them off the game while you playing and it not be a thing. So y'all have any suggestions on how you would navigate or deal with the problem?
I think that what you said was a good idea. It's like you know, they have Facebook groups for like different, for everything really. And I'm in a Facebook group for like Black people who like Game of Thrones, because like if you've been in some of those groups, some of the comments were crazy. Like during House of the Dragon, when you have, you know, like you know, the Black Targaryens and them having, you know, lots of racial things to say. And instead of like trying to fit into those spaces or trying to police those spaces for people who are harassing or reporting comments or whatever, you know, creating a space that's just for us, that we have control of like who comes in or who stays or, you know, things like that. I think that's a good idea.
Word. I 1000% agree with you. Like doing stuff like that. And I'm in the Dim Thrones Facebook group,
Me
and
too.
I like being around our people, and they be wild. That is
I
really
love
enjoyable.
it.
Kate, I need to add you to the group so you can enjoy the fun with us. Well, you probably already in there. You probably was there before I was.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I don't be on Facebook like that. So yeah, add me.
Oh, look at you being young. All right, that's fine. You ain't got to be there with us old folk. That's fine. No arrogant. So anyway,
wait. Can I do a side note real quick because of something you just said?
You don't be on that either?
No, I had a second grade student, say to me, she saw I had a Facebook notification. She's like, Facebook? I didn't know you were that old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then she was like, yeah, you should get like Instagram or TikTok or something. She's like, those are the good apps. And then when you turn like 60, you can get Facebook. That's what my mom's gonna do. And I'm like, oh, so your mom's not Facebook old.
Wow.
Okay.
These kids. All right. This last one, and we'll move on with our lives.
Those people who might think this is insane.
So just come hang out with us for a bit. I bet you any money by the end of the weekend you're going to leave with a microchip. My name is Anastasia Sin. I'm a magician and a biohacker.
You can even hear my hand because my hand has like 8 magnets in it. So my whole hand is now a speaker.
Blues.
This goes to my website. This is a LED light.
There's like a TED Talk, how we're all cyborgs.
You are all actually cyborgs. Suddenly we're a new form of Homo sapiens.
It really resonated with me. My house, my car, my clothes are my exoskeleton. Without them, I'm not exactly me. So adding more technology didn't really seem that weird.
It's literally a chunk of silicone with a battery and a circuit board.
If you are someone who hacks your skin with an electronic, we call them a grinder. Let's see what we got.
In the Dangerous Things kit of how to become a cyborg.
Me.
All right.